Okay, she's got to go talk to him. Very, very, very severe.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, come on, Black. Come on, yeah.
Today's Saturday, November 1st. Trying to see if our SNAP payments go through. Not, they won't go through today. Mine doesn't go through normally on the 1st anyway. But see what happens with Congress if Trump signs. He signs something into law, like the whatever he's got to do. I don't technically know what exactly is going on. Maybe it's just to get the government moving again because it's shut down. So I don't know exactly what they have to do to get it running again. I don't know if they have to vote on it or what. I don't know how that works. Or do they just have to show up? I don't know. But in any case, so I got some sack lunch. 9:05 or it's 9:15. Hey, I'm on Saturday morning. I already had lunch at St. Anthony's. Then I came back to Glide, which I'm just leaving now. I went to Glide to get a, like I said, I don't eat inside there anymore, so I got a meal to go, and it was a sandwich with one piece of bread with one piece of wheat bread with egg, scrambled egg and spinach, cooked spinach, and that's what I ate here. But at St. Anthony's for breakfast, I had first I had cookies with oatmeal. Second round, I got go back in line, leave, exit, go back in line. And in the second round, I had no, actually, it was a taco and a boiled egg was the first thing I had there. Yeah, some kind of a breakfast taco with a boiled egg. Then the second round was oatmeal and an egg, or excuse me, oatmeal and a cookie. The third round was red beans and rice. Then I left and went here to Glide. I mean, back there to Glide. I'm currently on Jones Street, Eddy. So Eddy is one block from Ellis, which is where Glide is on. And anyway, so I did Target the whole time I was standing out there. waiting for these sack lunches. So after you, so 9:15 in the morning, they do the sack lunches at Glide. So this breakfast ends at 8, goes from 8 to 9, or 7:30 for seniors, 7:30 to 9, and then but 8 to 9 for everybody else. And then it's then at 9:15 they do the sack lunches, which is a bag lunch outside. They hand them out outside. It has a peanut butter jelly sandwich, usually Lay's potato chips, and a piece of and a string cheese from Gem, whatever the name of this company is, Gamboli, whatever it's called. Um, and those cheeses are not very good, but you know they do have protein and calcium, right? So they can be kind of helpful nutrition wise, I guess. But anyways, so I've been targeted the whole time I was there. I've been targeted all morning, just standing around waiting for these breakfasts to go, and I'm just getting targeted the whole time. And then people are just walking past and just poisoning me left and right. My feet are getting numb all the time because whenever I get poisoned with this stuff, my feet will start to go numb, and I'm not sure exactly why that is. I think it's, you know, it's like an electrolyte imbalancer type thing, where my feet will get flushed and lose water, and then my feet will get numb, and you know, capillaries and everything collapse and everything, and now I get the swelling. Yesterday when I changed these pants, I had these black pants on. I changed to these blue pants, and then I did laundry, and and my swelling in my legs was substantial, you know. So anyways, I started recording. I didn't say anything though, and they noticed it because they're always. And you heard the one guy. He was like saying some bullshit as I was getting my sack lunch. And so just pay attention to stuff like that. You know, saying some bullshit. I'm not gonna edit it. You'll hear what he said. But I got wow, I can say about all this stuff because this is like straight up oppression is what's going on. But hey, here's Golden Gate. They're gonna be lined up for food again. But they'll be lined up for so Golden Gate or the St. Anthony's, which is at the corner of Golden Gate, right there down the street, or the direction I'm headed, and Golden Gate and Jones. So their breakfast goes from 7 to 8, and then they reopen for lunch from I believe it's 10:30 to 1. Yeah, 10:30 to 1. Or was it 10 to 1? Let me see. Hold on. I think it's 10:30 to 1. I think. I'm not going to be able to eat here because it's way too early. It's only 9. But I can't go to the library. The library isn't open until 10 on Saturdays. Fridays and Saturdays it's 10 to 6. Sundays it's 12 to 6. So just kind of trying to be somewhere until I could get to the library or something. Get some work done. Try to maybe do some reading on in Matthew on the New Testament, or maybe a little bit of that, and a little bit of kind of let's see, I don't know. I'm gonna stop this recording. Well, I'll get a little closer. But I'm in pain right now. Just walking, being targeted below the belt, and I'm in pain right now. Just walking. So they do all this stuff to me, and then they still want me to not record. They don't want me talking. All this shit because then they're gonna punish me even more. And you know that's what they do. These people. They're just. But the church is not open. I wanted to see if maybe the church opened at 9. Yeah, apparently not. They're not open. Um, but the library will be open in about 40 minutes. You know, but so the reason the angle of the phone is kind of upwards like this because I'm holding it in my left. I got a bunch of bags in my right hand, phone's in my left hand, along with my left hand is on some cardboard that I protect myself with. I know it's cardboard, but it's good for, it's better for protecting against acoustic sound energy than it is against lasers, I think. Uh, but yeah, I think the church is open on Sundays. Across the street from it is St. Andy's Foundation. Um, they are not open on Sundays. But obviously the church is open on Sunday because they have multiple services. I think they have at least 3 in the morning, um, starting at like late, kind of mid to late morning, I guess. But, I'm really getting tired of carrying all these bags. This one arm.